Why do people insist on making their lives so difficult? Let's talk about it on the Hot Zone. Hey folks, Chuck Holton here. Thanks for watching the Hot Zone. I'm back at my place in West Virginia, and man, what a absolutely perfect night. The temperature's perfect. There's no wind. We've been out, just working around the farm today, and what a privilege to own such a beautiful piece of almost heaven, West Virginia, and to get to maintain it, to have the privilege to keep it up, to share it with others. And man, I just love this place. And I love my place in Panama too, but this place is just has a special place in my heart because of all the memories that we've made here with our family and the memories that the kids have here. And this house is just so special to us. And I'm not even staying there right now. I'm staying in this trailer house over here that we also own that belongs, it's kind of the caretaker residence. But we've got renters coming into the house over there tonight, so I'm staying here, and that's just fine. I love this place over here almost as much, and even more because I've got family in here. And when I go to that place over there, and I'm not with my family, it's just me, it doesn't hold anything for me. The place is empty and cold and lonely. And so if my family's over here in this house trailer, then that's where I want to be. And that's what I've learned over the years of having these places, is that it's not how nice your place is, it's who's inside that place. And truly the best view that you can have, no matter where you are, is on your front porch looking in the window at a loving family. And that brings me to what I wanted to talk about here, because I don't know about you, but I was fortunate to be raised in a very functional, very healthy, very loving family. Had a sister and mom and dad. Mom and dad stayed together. I don't know that I ever saw them fight. I'm sure they had, disagreements, but I don't know that I ever saw my parents fight. And I certainly wasn't aware that there was ever any rancor or difficulty in their marriage. Of course, my sister and I fought a lot. The kids wouldn't be worth keeping if they didn't fight. But I, love her very much to this day. And we just squabbled as kids. I don't know anybody. There wasn't really anybody in my direct line, my parents, grandparents, great-grandparents, who was divorced. Very, very little, if any, divorce in my family at all. And that's just such a privilege. It's such a blessing to be able to give my kids a lineage like that, to be able to pass that on to them and to allow them to have a safe, harmonious environment to grow up in, to say nothing of such a beautiful place to grow up in. But I'm just so grateful for that. And when I see so many people around me whose lives are just a wreck, they're just such a mess. And it really just comes down to poor choices. I'm not saying that I've made all good choices in my life. I certainly have not. And it's only the grace of God that's allowed me to pass that legacy on to my kids. Without a doubt. There are lots of things that I did that could have easily shipwrecked my life. But I think by and large, just adhering to the worldview that some things are right and some things are wrong. There's a manual that explains to us what's right and what's wrong. And to the extent that we follow the manual, we'll have a pretty good life. Now, tragedy comes and difficulty comes, and we've had our share of tragedy and difficulty in our lives too. But when those things do come, having that worldview and following the manual give us a way to handle it, give us a way to understand it, give us a way to actually do something about it and work our way out of it so that we're not just crippled by the tragedy and difficulty that comes in everyone's lives. When I just wish more people would understand that the Bible is not just a book of rules. It's a manual for how to live your life, and it's not given to you to take fun away from you. It's given to you to keep you from having to experience the worst that life has to offer. But so many people seem to choose that, though. They seem to choose the worst that life has to offer, and they live their lives in hate and rancor and division and just anger all the time. And that just leads to just untold amounts of misery and just breaks my heart. There was a woman that approached me at the gas station and just poured out her heart to me about, just all the ways her life had gone wrong that day. And she could have been making it up. A lot of people do that. That's a common scam, get approached at a gas station. But something about her demeanor and something about me trying to listen less to her story and more to what God is telling me made me feel like I really should do something about it. So I gave her some money, and I just wish that people like that would understand that you can make better choices, you can have a better life. That's it for today. Thanks for watching Hot Zone. I appreciate you. Take care.